What's going on, everybody? We are back in effect as always. It is the one and only Q here from Retro Q Gaming, and we're back with some more. We're back with the continuation of our little Metal Gear Solid memery. Now, why is it memery? Well, we're playing on the PlayStation Classic, and that right there is meme worthy within itself. You know, I was going to load my save game, but I just realized we can load the resume point exactly where we saved off. I mean, it's basically the same thing. I just don't have to go through the menus and stuff. So previously, we had just sorted out Psycho Mantis. And now we're moving on to, what was it? What did they call it? Like North Hangar or something.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
The funny thing is, as sarcastic as he actually said that, it's actually true. He does ride dog sleds. Now, this is top tier old schoolness that's not really designed for modern screens and whatnot. But we'll work our way around it. We just gotta be careful. God damn it. Damn D-pad. If I do this correctly, I might be okay. Oh! Nope, that didn't go too well. Right, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. There's another little kind of secret room in there, but it doesn't really have anything in it.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
Well, I'm sorry, Merrill, that they prefer the smell of you, but okay. Right, box A. Better idea.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
She's walking that fine line. I don't know, for some reason that always reminds me of like a top hat. Kinda. Maybe a cowboy hat.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
Come on, you'll have to try harder, girl. Now, even though we're supposed to use Merrill's little fancy pants psycho design, because we can't use the mine detector, we can meme it though. Oh look, Mines. Never would have saw them coming. Wasn't so hard, was it? And we got ourselves a claymores. Nice and easy.
Merrill.
What is it?
Merrill, watch out. There's a polygon on you.
Merrill, get down! Merrill!
Snake, leave me and run.
Merrill!
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Merrill. It's me they want.
Even I know that.
Not those ones, Jordan. These were the bad polygons.
The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
And polygon on polygon crime.
Snake.
No!
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move!
I promised I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it.
Tactical espionage, Barbie.
Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
And during all this, he just casually stops to take codec call.
Merrill. Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Merrill, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Merrill can't hold out that long.
Expose myself. The camera was on the whole time.
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy.
Yeah, Bieber, you missed like 45 seconds of gameplay. It's insane.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Merrill. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Merrill for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake. Thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
You can actually cut this bit short by going back straight away. But we wanted it to play out normally. And now it's just some more backtracking. Sure, little wolves den again, but we have it easy this time. Lady Colonels? No, there was no... The Colonel's still the dude. And there was Naomi. But she's not a Colonel. Where's my... There it is, cardboard box. This is the one that the wolves pissed all over. And they're treating me just like one of them. No, Naomi is just the kind of like random doctor assigned to the squad. The only relatives are Miller. No, not Miller. Colonel Campbell and Merrill. They're related. But that's it. When do we see Quiet's tits? About 4 games from now. Or, you know, just there's plenty of Rule 34 out there. Just be careful. Quiet is one of the... Yeah, she's one of the ones that the Neggy, watch out crew likes to get a hold of. Okay, so we'll let this guy go ahead of us. And then we'll go and break his neck. Rip. There's another one down here. Oh man, speaking of Quiet, I had such an like awkward conversation at one point about her. I was just sitting here playing MGS5 back when it was current, and I was loading up to go out on my mission, and of course Quiet's standing there ready to go with me. And my uncle comes into the room and he's asking me what I'm playing and whatnot and all this stuff, and he was visiting for a little while, so I humoured him, and he just says like something along the lines of, "What's the story with her?" I was like, "Oh, I know, it's terrible character design because well, it's not a practical battle outfit." I was like, well, "Yeah, I know, but the guy who makes these games, he really went out on a limb to try and make it fit in." By making her skin not reverse, but what's the word? Photosynthetic. There you go. And he just kind of looked at me, and I was like, "Yeah, I know. It doesn't really make sense to me either." And I'm pretty sure that's the last we ever spoke of Metal Gear Solid 5. I actually reinstalled that a few weeks ago. Played it for maybe 10 minutes and turned it back off. Shenanigans, Beaver, shenanigans. They don't make anything for that, anything relevant for that platform. I mean, they're just now, next month I believe it is, getting Final Fantasy VII. You know, that hot new game. Not the remake, but the hot new game. They're getting all those late ports. You know how it is. What one are we going to? We're going to B2. Random guard walking in front of me. Random guard is now gone. Oh, of course, now they give us the Tetris ones. These ones are all over the place. And of course, this is going to be even more difficult to do without the analog stick. Okay. There it is! Just like that. Well, we save ourselves some time. Are you serious, controls? These are all sorts of haters. God damn it. Oh no, open the door. That's a 2. We've already been in there. That's a 3. That's a 1. That was the 5. Oh, he's right in front of me. Thank God for silencers. But you can actually come back and get this right after you beat Psycho Mantis, before you even go out to all of that. You don't get half the mechanics in this game. They're kind of just all over the place, so you're probably not the only one. I just had the, depending on who you ask, the fortune or misfortune of growing up with this game, so I mean, I remember when it came out. Hell, I remember playing a demo of this and trying to figure all the weird stuff out. Like a codec thing that you need in the game on the back of the CD box. That's hot game design right there. You know who else tried that 20 years later? Destiny. Didn't go so well for them. You know, when they put their entire lore and story not in the game. I will say this though, there are still some really, we call them innovative mechanics to an extent coming up with the rest of the game. I won't say what they are until we get to them. I don't want to spoil anything. That was one of the nice things about MGS. Well, MGS 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5, not so much, but in the old ones, 1, 2, and 3, you actually had all sorts of extra little mechanics, all sorts of extra. Like, there was so much. Oh no, I don't want to go to B1. Just so much extra small stuff that you could, I guess you could call them Easter eggs. Why is this game so green? Well, this game is green because it's from the era before all games, all modern games at least anyway, turned grey and brown, which was the like mid 2000s. So before that, everything was grey and green. Been in there. I think we've already been in. Oh, I meant to have my gas mask on. Already been in here. Lovely. Oh, come on. Open! Oh, it's a level 6 door. Okay. Joke's on me, I guess. All that for nothing. Well, we make it out with the gas mask anyway. And on we go. I mean, a perfect example actually is look at Metal Gear Solid 4. That came out in the mid-2000s. The majority of that game is basically brown and grey. It's also an absolutely terrible game. Something that I had resigned to be the worst Metal Gear Solid game ever. And then about 10 years later, what happens? Well, not even 10 years. Multiple years later, but less than 10. Well, Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out and upstages it as the worst MGS game. I seem to not like games. I could see why someone would think that. I don't know, I tend not to like bad games. That's probably a novel concept, I know. I'm offended. I'm offended you would say something like that. How dare you? Snort, ack, ack, ack. But I mean, by comparison, I love this kind of stuff, you know? I love a lot of old games, because they were actually good. Even my favorite game, I only like one specific flavor. Well, the remake completely fucked with a lot of the mechanics, and it completely fucked with a lot of everything. So, I mean, that's not cool. See? You even just contradicted yourself. You know I like Catherine, exactly. What is your logic for that, Beaver? You don't have any. Check and mate. After all, I know we go back and forth, we trade blows on this kind of stuff, but you have to remember, in a game of chess, you must never let your opponent see your pieces. And then when the time is right, you must strike, and your house of cards will come tumbling down. Jackpot. Now we gotta worry about not getting mauled by these lads. This box will keep us safe though. See, this is pure Kojima when you think about it. The reason why these wolves aren't attacking me, usually they would, but it's because I tricked Merrill to get the wolves to attack me and hide in the box, so they piss on the box, and that means it smells like them, they don't come after us. Well, it looks like some smart choices you got there, Terran. MGS1, fantastic game. Twin Snakes, load of dirt. MGS2 and 3, fantastic games. Now, what do I want? I need... the door is open, so I want... Now, this is actually going to be kind of tricky, because using the PlayStation Classic controller, there's no analog sticks. So this one is going to be a little bit tricky. Yep, this is going to be straight bad. But we can see the polygon trying to kill us already. And just like that. We can see the breath. Sorry, Wolf. Right in the head. Oh, she got me with it too. Where is she? Oh, fuck her. She moves so fast. We're going pretty well on it, at least. Oh, she did that! How did she get the shot off? That was insane. Nailed her though. Oh yeah, 3 is easily the best Metal Gear Solid game by far. And Merrill's gone. I was so happy when they added MGS2 and 3 HD to backwards compatibility on Xbox One last year. As soon as I saw that, when I got home from work that day, I started the shit out of them again. Because I'd really wanted to play them again, but I was way too lazy to set up my 360 or my PS2 or anything. The Senran Kagura games, I've actually never played them. The only experience I have with those games is when I saw Text play one of them. And that was it. Not my kind of game, mind you. Little Miss Sniper Wolf is gone. Just as a perfect example, with all the like weird little Easter eggs and stuff. You see the beams just above me where I'm standing now? There's like rats and all going across them. If you snipe them, if you snipe 2 or 3 of them, you actually get a call from the Colonel about it. Think about it.
Don't move!
And somehow they all just got the drop on us.
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slow.
Wow, Beaver. Wow. I'm offended. I don't know what to say.
You were a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women?
That's...
You want to die now?
I can only imagine your reaction when you saw that, Terran. You just walk in there, it's like, boom.
Die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my special prey. Got it. I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it.
I actually have a Sniper Wolf figure, statue,
You're
whatever you want to call it.
I think about.
Take him away.
If you Google it, it's like Sniper Wolf Bishujo or something like that. I can never remember the name of it. Silly Japanese names.
Leave it to me. I want no more excellence like that dark.
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
Also, I don't know which is her real name when it comes to Sniper Wolf, her voice actress. I don't know if her real name is actually Julie Monroe or else it's like Tazia Valenza or something. She also voices Poison Ivy in Batman.
Know who I am. I always knew that
And it's
I would meet
exceptionally pleasant to the ears.
who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole my birthright. Me? I'm the man you stole everything from.
Oh, and speaking of which,
Now, after the sacrifice...
because of the massive extended length of cutscenes and all in this game, after what happened in the previous stream,
Two of us meet.
I turned off the power
Brother
saver
of
mode.
Light and the brother of dark.
Do you need his DNA too?
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need
Oh my.
to correct the genome soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Also,
Have they given in to our demands
Big
yet?
Boss is such a much better
They
character
won't give in.
over
They're
Solid Snake.
every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss.
I don't know, I don't see the
It's
resemblance.
me.
Maybe it's the hair.
Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
One thing I would say,
So you prefer your wolves to my show, huh?
I realize that it's a different company,
Don't screw up like you did with the Chief.
Yes,
but when you look at Capcom and what they did with Resident Evil 2,
Pusher like him would be so tough.
Well,
with the full remake,
were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed
compared
12
to
men. Whoever he is, he's
MGS.
some kind of lunatic.
So imagine
My hand.
if Capcom, or not Capcom, imagine if Konami did a full remake
We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus.
of MGS1, not using the MGS2 engine like they did with Twin Snakes.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish.
An interrogation. It's a KGB interrogation. But imagine they remade MGS1 with the Fox engine for MGS5. I think that would do really well. That would be amazing.
Your woman is still in this world.
Merrill.
Catch you later, handsome.
What type of smoothie was it?
Target. She doesn't think about anything else.
Oh, from earlier.
Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them.
It was a protein punch smoothie,
Just the
Bieber.
two of us. How are you feeling?
It had banana, strawberry,
Nice nap on this revolving
and a
bed.
little bit of protein.
Too bad I was sleeping alone.
I'm glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, carrier boy?
So, Metal Gear is armed with a new type of nuclear...
Snake just there with his A-pack just hanging out.
Gamble for the full story.
The Colonel.
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Merrill okay?
Dead yet.
I'd say, yeah, it was probably borderline milkshake. Because it was real thick in the middle. Because of all the ice cream and stuff that they put in it.
One card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Ocelot.
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know.
See, look how fourth wall breaking this stuff
It's been a
is.
long time since you saved your game.
Yeah? So what?
If your body can't survive the torture, it'll be game over. You really want to travel down that long road again? Come on, I won't tell. Why don't you just give up? I'm going to run a high voltage electric current through your body.
Yeah, if you die at this part,
Short time.
you don't get to continue. You have to reload your last save.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared. Good. You should be. Okay. Let's get started.
Alright, Ocelot. Give me everything you got.
Here we go.
It's mash, mash, mash time. Come on, Snake. There we go. That wasn't so bad.
How did you like that? Shall
Felt
we
a
go
little
again?
tingle in my nutsack. Here we go. Longer time bar. The problem with this is eventually the lactic acid builds up in your thumb.
Had enough yet?
Mash, mash, mash.
We're not finished yet.
Come on, Ocelot. That all you got, you pansy? This is what defines if you get the good ending or the bad ending. This scene right here.
You still okay? Want me to go on?
I can go all night, baby.
Take one more?
If you give up, you get technically the bad ending. If you endure, you get the good ending. Yeah, this is the tipping point for a good ending, bad ending. If you submit, Merrill dies,
You're a strong
and you get the Autocar ending.
Well, that's enough for now, I think.
Because like he said a moment ago, if you submit, the girl's life is mine.
Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Enfants Terribles project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
You basically have to get both endings, because you get an item for each ending. So if you want like the ultimate save file, you have to do both of them. You clear it with one, then you can use that item in the next playthrough when you load it, New Game Plus. And then you can just get the other ending.
Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief? Whew. What a stench.
If I like that, I should play Nier. Why? Because it's got like 600 different endings?
That witch, she took my clothes.
Also, that's Johnny. Remember the naked guard that Merrill stole his clothes? That's him.
What the hell are you doing?
I was just chilling out under the bed.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up in there, will ya?
DARPA chief.
Snake, are you okay?
We remember what happened to him.
How's Merrill?
They've got her.
Damn. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Merrill, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh?
This is why you can't trust the military.
Metal Gear? Secret advanced nuclear weapons research? Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Yeah, I'm sure that's legit.
No basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriot
Dominant superpower. I don't know. Give me some
the Constitution.
Give me some Cold War Soviet era stuff.
Just stop them.
Why should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before. I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see...
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about?
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the genome army to go public.
And that's the only
So they don't want all the cloning and shit going.
Huh. Hell with you.
I'm sorry.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh, man.
But it's strange. He looks smells like he's been dead for days.
That's pretty much
Drained out too.
almost a guarantee to it be based on Bieber.
But the chief only
Kojima is actually extremely unoriginal, and so much of his dialogue, so much of his scenes, his settings, so much of his characters, everything is just ripped straight from films.
in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them...
There's a quote out there somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is, but Kojima says his games and his body and his imagination are made up of 90% movies.
Type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code.
So there's references to everything everywhere.
You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are.
I feel like I'm watching Rambo 3. That's rough.
Here.
We've got no choice.
That's a bit of an insult right there.
Top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also...
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Merrill, right?
Yeah.
I'll save her.
Thanks.
Oh my god, they're making a Rambo 6? Really? What are they? So we've already had Rambo... Wait a minute. Was it... No, that can't be right. Wouldn't it be Rambo 5? We've had Rambo... Well, we've had First Blood. We've had Rambo First Blood Part 2. We've had Rambo 3. Then there was just Rambo. And then, I don't know what, I'm pretty sure there's the other one. Or this alleged new one. The Adpocalypse 2 is upon us! Oh my god!
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Unlike many people out there who are actually affected by the Adpocalypse 2.0, I don't mind. I don't run ads on my stuff. So I will outlast all of them.
Okay. I'll tell you once more.
I will outlive them all.
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit.
Okay, Rambo 5, yeah,
When
I
your
guess.
life
That makes
is
sense.
0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend.
It just reminds me of the naming scheme from AVGN.
And Chad. Among the Mujahideen guerrillas.
Like, we've had Rambo, we've had...
I was trained by the Russian group.
So, like, what's next? John Rambo? Then just Ram? And then John Ram?
To me, this isn't torture. It's a sport.
You're all just a bunch of sadists.
Don't confuse me with those uniformed fools.
Of course, delusions of grandeur. They always think they're better than each other.
Okay, here we go.
That's why I'm the king, Reina. You gotta remember that. That's why I will outlast them all. I just do this for my own enjoyment. As we mash, mash, mash. There we go.
How did you
One
like
down.
that? Shall we go again?
Hurt me more. I gotta get rid of this cough, actually. I suppose hanging out strapped to this torture bed, topless, probably isn't gonna do any good for my cold.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
Although, having said that, Bieber, Rambo 4 was actually pretty decent from modern action film standards.
You still okay?
So,
Want me to go on?
technically Rambo 5 could
One more?
be decent. Potentially, at least. Right, last one. We'll get through it. There we go.
You're a strong man.
Yeah, same here. I saw the 4-1 in the cinema as well. I was really hyped for it.
Bad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system. The Hind was just a down payment.
So you're in this for money?
I don't need money.
Obviously, that's continued on in MGS2.
To lead a brave new world order.
New world order. Kojima world order, I suppose. It is MGS. And meanwhile, we got our boy Solid Snake being ripped apart, electrocuted.
Shut up in there, will ya?
You okay, Snake?
Yeah. Nothing new to report.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. My arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the Benzedrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all.
Benzedrine makes you frisky.
Please, talk to me.
I need to get me some of that.
Something to take my mind off the pain.
What can I say?
Anything.
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself? That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No. Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead. By my own hand.
Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him? Knowing that?
Made it easier.
How?
He wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
Yep. That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. The one we share in common.
You're Big Boss.
Foxhound?
I don't know.
I needed to be alone for a while.
I'm more of a Big Boss guy myself.
Place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either.
Or I suppose I could throw on
Put me through school.
the Boston accent.
They weren't even
Big
blood related. He
Boss.
was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Still names him.
Is that it?
No.
There was one more.
There was another. Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox. Gray Fox.
The ninja.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
It's true. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe.
I'd love to see that.
There's no reason to end.
They had a hand-to-hand fight in the middle of a minefield.
First met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise.
All this whole outer heaven talk is completely retconned in other ones.
We never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule.
It's all over the place, especially with MGS5
We were fighting barehanded.
and the whole outer heaven thing.
I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
What do I think of Naomi's chin?
You're like wild animals.
It's a bit
We are animals.
it's a bit masculine, isn't it?
Then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's almost
It's your
like it's a mini Jay Leno.
predisposed towards violence.
Oh, toxic masculinity, guys.
Naomi.
Toxic masculinity.
Into genetic research anyway.
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA.
Yeah. I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
No,
You're a
it's
scientist, not a
it's not the chin that's hiding it, Bieber. That's why she's wearing the turtleneck sweater. It goes up so high on the neck. Yeah, see, we're both on the same idea. We're gonna run straight to that bathroom. And now we're locked in here by ourselves. Or are we?
Hey, I'm here.
Where?
It's me.
Autocar.
Wow, they even captured you.
Hurry, get me out of here.
Let me go. That hurts.
Hurry up.
Is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go. Jeez, it's like an animal's cage. Oh, what a smell.
Because of him.
You know, Kojima actually wanted...
It's the DARPA chief.
oh, what's his name?
Get me out of here. I'll be
In Metal Gear Solid 3,
Bastard.
Kojima actually wanted to replace David Hayter with
Soldier's carrot.
Kurt Russell. There's also rumors that he wanted to get him for MGS 1 and 2.
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later.
But I think that would be badass.
Also, I got you this level
Kurt
5
Russell would have done an excellent
out
job.
of that torture room.
They even reference him as one of the characters' names in MGS 2.
What's this?
Pliskin.
I got it from Sniper Wolf.
And you know, Snake.
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them.
Oh yeah, Kurt Russell's a beast.
When I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Merrill.
Well, that's all I can do.
They're planning to launch a nuke. I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
Just get a gun and shoot him. You're invisible. You've got your stealth camo.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Okay, fine. I'll do it. Oh, authentic Italian tomato-based food condiment. There we go. It was Autocar in the prison cell with the ration.
What the hell?
Oh, damn it. Knock him out. There we go. And that is totally a legitimate way to escape a prison cell situation. Anybody who says is not a viable way has no idea what they're talking about. And of course there's a bomb in my inventory, so let's get rid of that. Because the crafty bastards.
That was a close one, Snake.
Ocelot, you'll pay for that.
That was a close one. You only had about 5 minutes before that would have blown up. Okay, so we will need... Luckily I have one chaff grenade left. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to get out of the room properly. Come on, move. We don't need to go down to B2. There's no addition. Well, there is one additional door hidden off way in the back that we can get. We can get a digital camera on. It's for taking, like, I won't say funny pictures, but it's for taking pictures and so. Which is obviously the key to victory. all these up. But yeah, apparently Konami wouldn't authorize the money for Kurt Russell. Because, you know, as a real actor, Kurt Russell is going to cost more than a voice actor. I remember hearing something similar to that at a convention a few years ago. One of the voice actors was talking about how it can be a little bit disheartening when they get in celebrities and all to do voice actors or to do voice work, which in games where they have, like, just say lots of voice actors and then one celebrity as well doing the actual thing. Because he said it's really annoying because you're standing in a room working with all these extra people and whatnot, and at the same time that one particular celebrity or whoever is doing the same work as you, but they're getting paid 10 times more than you. Overboard and Breakdown. Oh, Breakdown, yes, definitely. And yeah, of course, Big Trouble in Little China. Now, you ever mention Big Trouble in Little China, you realize just there's going to be like an alarm going off somewhere in teenager's head. So he's just going to be randomly popping in here, wondering like, oh, so what's going on? Someone talking about Big Trouble in Little China? I did it again. I went to the wrong floor. I actually, now that I think about it, I should have went to the second basement in the first one. Because I need more chaff grenades. What's that? 1, 4. Actually, wasn't there some chaff grenades in one of these? Stun. No, they were stun grenades. That's a tree. So look at this. I have to try sneak by all of this. I mean, yeah, it's possible like that, but I'd rather just run in and not give a shit. I mean, look at how much hassle that was. It's good though, we got the main thing we wanted. That body armor is going to come in really handy for the rest of the game. So now whenever I'm in like action scenes and whatnot, I can just equip the body armor. Take, I think it's 50% less damage. I'm still... This poor guy. Oh, no, I could have sworn there was something in those. Oh, here's another little extra thing. You walk close to the hand dryer and it actually goes on. Talk about an extra little touch. Okay, this one is a 4, so we've already been in there. Medicine. Okay, well, we can take the medicine. Because you get sick while you're, you know, topless, strapped to the thing, get a cold, start sneezing, alert the guards. That's a 4, and the other one is a 3. Okay, so we have all of that. So we need to go back to our tower. No Sniper Wolf this time, at least. She doesn't know we're out. And we do have an easier way through here now, this time as well now. We can use Sniper Wolf's handkerchief. Smells faintly of her. And of course, that means the dogs love her. So ergo, vis-a-vis, they love us. We don't need to walk around with a piss stain box. No, I don't need to heal up. Snake sees the blood, has a little bit of PTSD. How did she not bleed to death? 3 massive caliber sniper bullets. One in each leg and one in the arm. Alright, Kojima.
I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly.
Well, I'm gonna have to just toss mine in the bin then, Beaver, and just buy a brand new one with the RGB. I need it all up in my life.
Don't forget me.
Snake, about Merrill.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Merrill thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her death.
I could
She said that?
Donate it to teenagers.
For real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all
It is a possibility.
It's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Merrill's just fine.
Mei Ling.
Snake, forget about
Everyone's just listening in on the call.
That's what Merrill would want too.
You're right.
Even Master Miller for some reason.
Snake.
What?
Merrill. She's pretty special to you, huh?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No,
I guess it's in the genes.
Genes? What are
you jealous, Naomi?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the Mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
It's quite
your back, Snake.
Convoluted. Oh, of course it is. Kojima. No. Make our way up. Actually get through the door this time. Oh, yep. I always forget that's there. It's not there the first time. They're just trying to fuck with you. Second time round. It's like, lol, let's just put in a gun cam. For absolutely no reason. And it's guards. Now's the perfect time to use our little body armor. As we climb this bitch. Up we go. It's funny how the alert team has basically become iconic in a way. Yeah, there's a lot of... This one won't open.
Snake, that's the door to the walkway. It won't open, even if I use the card. Huh? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. Do you know something? That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside. Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do? It's impossible to open from the inside. They always used C4 or something.
I'm trying to think.
From the outside?
Looking at Autocon's picture.
It's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through.
He just reminds me of someone, but I can't remember who.
Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
I want to say it's someone from like a late 80s, early 90s sci-fi film. But I can't remember which one. You didn't die? Far too many of these motherfuckers. No, don't crouch in there. Oh, shit. This game's dropping frames like it's a PS4 game. Climb, climb. This is worse than Ghostbusters on the NES. I'm gonna have to heal actually. Because when you're wearing the body armor, if you die, it doesn't automatically reuse your ration because it's not equipped. The last thing I want to do is this again. Three of them. Just cut them down. Okay, we're at the top. We made it. It was only how many floors? Don't worry, I won't hold it against you if you didn't start counting. There's the other tower. RKO out of nowhere. You wonder why though. Well, I mean, it is a bit excessive to take out the bridge, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn!
Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid!
You're not going any farther. Die!
It's hardly a fair fight, isn't it? Good old Liquid and a Hind D.
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope. I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands?
Hey, if the Hulk can do it.
If I stay here, I'm finished.
Well, all we need is the rope. We get the rappel in slow motion. It's not actually slow motion though. There's a trick to this, which I do not remember. Oh, come on, Colonel.
Here's how to repel.
Give us the controls.
Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional button to drop down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from the hind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
See, it didn't say which way you dodged. I don't remember. Well, it's not that anyway. No, don't hit the steam. And you can't jump out from the wall to dodge it. Oh, there we go. Managed to... Oh, another steam one. Oh, we're at the bottom. There we go. We made it halfway down. That's where the frozen door was. It has to be done, Beaver. It has to be done. I couldn't remember the trick to it the exact way. Okay, ration. That's It's good. I can kind of cheese this bit too. See? Although it's very... I don't think they come back out though. Oh, they do. So I just have to get the last one. How does he get those kind of shots on me from there? And I'm getting destroyed by him too. I think he's dead at least. No, he's still... See, he shoots me down. Oh my god, he got me. I had body armor on and everything. Well, it depends which one you mean with the Batman AI. Because there's the absolutely retarded Batman AI. Or there's the insanely good, I say good, insanely almost unfairly super-powered one. So this is, we'll do this, we'll try to get those. We'll try to get them headshots when they come back out. Nail it. That's how you really do this. Oh, look who's back. Come on, let me in. Get ourselves some stingers. Now we can fight fair. I just want to see... I know it'll probably never happen, but I just want to see MGS1 remade in the MGS5 engine. As much as I dislike pretty much everything about MGS5, the engine, the Fox engine, is really good. The animations are really, really good. The visual quality is pretty damn good, and it's highly optimized.
Damn!
So it could work really, really well. Unfortunately, that's about the only good thing for MGS5. And the camera turning is throwing me off every time. So bear in mind, because of contrived plot, if you will, as well as backtracking and all that stuff, we started this stream in Psycho Mantis's, in the office where we fought Psycho Mantis. We went from there 2 rooms forward, had to go back to get the sniper rifle, went back to that 2 rooms forward place where we needed the sniper.
Don't shoot! It's me! Don't shoot!
Got kidnapped, sent all the way back.
How'd you get here?
Now we've passed all the way through there,
Believe me.
and we've just made it beyond
Afraid
it.
of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching.
But think about how many of it was cutscenes.
I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Merrill? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far.
Whatever happened to his gimp leg?
Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect.
That's actually remarkably real for a Kojima game.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
I told you, Bieber, that's
Fix it.
classic vintage Kojima.
If it's the mechanism.
It's just completely all over the place. The pacing is terrible sometimes.
Go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
I would kill for a stealth suit like that in real life. I'm sure everyone would, but it would just be beast. Although, as weird as it may seem, Bieber, Autocar basically becomes the main he becomes a main fixture in the entire oh, fuck you. Like, what? Why are those there? Like, seriously. No, I always thought it was real weird. Well, I always thought his, like, questioning for that was really weird. Like, why ask another dude that kind of stuff? Snake, have you ever been in love? Oh, I don't have any... Oh my god, I don't have any... chaff grenades. Well, this is going to be... a pain. An excessive pain. I mean, you can shoot these down with a stinger, but you have to be able to aim up. Well, this is going to be awkward. And of course, this... Come on, camera. I mean, a lot of people complain about the MGS1 camera. It's not completely unfounded. There's probably 4 of them here. There they are. All of them just riddle me at once. Wait a minute, let me see. This came out in... Do me a favor, Bieber. I'm pretty sure this came out in 1998, according to this. Look it up real quick to see when it came out in Europe. I played it when it was brand new, so it would have been, I probably would have been like 12 or 13. So, you know, that gives me, because you were wrong in the age and not in the statement, it gives me the complete 100% ability to just say stuff like, oh, completely dismiss it and be like, guess what? Wrong. This is MGS1. MGS2 was on the PS2. And the OG Xbox and PC. You know, as is always the case, it was on everything that's not Nintendo. Badum tish.
So, the snake's finally come out of his home. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Yeah, I remember being about 15, 16 when MGS2 came out. Because I was doing my... like, middle... They were called... what would you call it? I don't know what the comparison is. Let me see. American comparison. Not the exams you do at the end of what would be your high school. You do like mid-tier ones in the middle of the way through as well. So I would have been in around there. Where's this chopper? There it is. Stick a rocket up its arse, it'll be fine. Oh, I nailed it without even locking on. See, sometimes I mix it up with MGS2 in how you can lock onto stuff. It's far more flexible in MGS2. And I realize I should be getting into cover after each shot, but where is he? There he is. Yeah, that sounds about right, age-wise. Where is he? Oh, he's up top. Rocket time. You wanna know what's kinda cheap and cheesy and bullshit? Kojima being Kojima reused the exact same fight and mechanics. Where is he? I'm obviously not going to shoot him like this. Point blank range with a stinger. Not the best idea in the world. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. It's so stupid. I wish you could completely turn off any semblance of the automatic spam filter. Like I have like allow everything, no restrictions, any of that stuff. I don't have slow mode on. I don't have any of that crap. But yet they feel the need to just limit stuff. I think it's pure bullshit. I hate it. I mean, I wish there was an option to just not have it at all. See if I can still do this. No. Ha! Nice try, Beaver. Nice try. Come on, get in cover, get in cover, get in cover. And of course, now he's hiding all the way down here. Just artificially wasting time. Oh shit. Don't go back down. Ah, you fucker. I'm thinking one, maybe two more. Oh, I have no stingers. That was inopportune, to say the least. I'm not gonna risk this with all the debris so close to me. And you know, PS1 era hitboxes. Come up. We just need to shoot it down. Right, one more. Are you serious? It went back down already? That should be it. Game over, man. Game over. Or not? Okay, it's taking time to fly off and die. And maybe it's not, okay. But, Snake, I thought cool guys don't look at explosions.
That takes care of the cremation.
Snake, the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter?
You just casually take out that helicopter.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay.
Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Yeah, I think we'll be good, Autocar. I don't think you can offer us much in the way of real support. On the plus side though, I think now we have stingers, so we can actually make our way down, possibly without getting wrecked. Or do I have chaff grenades? I didn't on the way up. I don't think I got any up top. Oh, I do! I probably should have waited till I was closer. Watch as I manage to not get by a single group of cameras with that slow one now. Yeah, see? I fucked that one right up, didn't I? Called it Colonel, but well, I don't know. I'm sure he probably hinted at it when we were talking about Merrill, so maybe he had some weird stuff going on. Maybe his way of bringing it up was like, you need a sniper rifle, was his way. Like, ooh, Colonel, relax, chill. He says that's another game when they get to be the whole like teenage girl simulator. They get to sit around and dish on the phone all night about their love life. About who's hotter, Merrill or Sniper Wolf. Obvious answer is Sniper Wolf, by the way. Just gotta wait on the lift.
Huh?
Off we go. Ground floor. Because we couldn't just jump across that small gap in the stairs.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135.
Nerd!
It had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Dun dun dun!
Too late, Snake! Now die!
They're all just casually in here the entire time. And for some reason these ones are also just exceptionally tough. No idea why. And now they're dead. Whoa, what do you mean 135? How did that sell in America? I mean, he's a skinny, pasty nerd. Surely that's somewhat believable for that type. Hey, it was the 90s, you know. high fructose corn syrup wasn't in your water. Yeah, some of the stuff in it does have a real B-movie feel, doesn't it? We got more chaff. I don't want to get shot by that one. Can I make it to the door? Yeah. She's, yeah, I don't know, like 110 is very small. So I don't know, it's weird. It's one of those cultural things. Then again, I have a very strange not so much perception. I have a very strange opinion on body types and weight and all that stuff. Like, there's the whole thing about, like, you know, being a bit overweight and the dad bod and all that stuff. I don't think that stuff is cool or acceptable, or it shouldn't be normal.
Snake, are you okay?
No, I just got sniped.
Stealth prototypes.
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Autocar, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
She's alive.
Please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please! She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here.
You're not ready for my manifesto.
I told you.
That is a pretty,
With the hunt.
a pretty accurate
Wolf.
description of how it would be.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You're pretty good.
Women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Talk about sexual tension galore.
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Merrill.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Sexual tension is completely palpable. Now let me do this correctly. Get out of here. There she is. Look at her. With her big, gorgeous blonde head. Wait, what was the... Right, square to fire. Oh, no, what happened? As far as I remember, you can't actually, like, shoot her arms as they protrude out. It's just kind of to help you know where she's hiding. Come on, Wolf. I got a love letter for you. A bullet straight from my gun to your heart. Oh, that would have hit her right in the eye. some of these hitboxes with the sniper rifle can be a little bit precise when they want to be. Oh, good shot. Let her bleed out. Right, we're getting there. The muscle relaxers are helping a little bit. Probably 2 more. And luckily I have 2 more bullets before I have to reload. I might get her with this clip. And down she goes. No, unfortunately it doesn't distract it. It is a PS1 game after all. Not to mention trying to aim for the head with this questionable controller.
Waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am Longshot. You cannot save me.
All those bullets I pumped into her and only that one stops her.
Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd? So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That...
It's the love letter bullet.
Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper.
Think about it. Big Boss trained her up as well.
Watching everything through a rifle's scope.
He's linked to everything.
Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer, I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek. and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war.
They really drive home the...
We're all for sale at some
the romanticized versions of all this stuff, don't they?
Untamed, solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
He's like the OG Geralt. Or Geralt. I never know which to pronounce it.
You Saladin.
Wolf. You spared Merrill's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
Think about it, all this time, she's shot in the lung, dying.
Finally understand.
Drowning in her own blood.
Wasn't waiting to kill people.
And yet she gives this massive soliloquy.
I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you.
Still a better love story than Twilight, though.
Please. Set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Distracted. This is clearly cutting-edge technology. Being rendered at 4K, 144 Hz, HDR.
She's part of me.
This is clearly top tier. You see the detail? Strands of hair?
Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye.
Single shot rings out.
Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Giving her back her handkerchief.
To its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
Not even me.
Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Walks off into the darkness.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for?
He doesn't even answer. Just leaves.
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Oh no, he cut him a little bit of slack.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
He couldn't just give me his camouflage at this point. Damn you, Autocar. Now, what we want to do is explore all these last few little rooms. Well, that one's a rank 7. We can't open that. Oh, you troll game. Who puts claymores here, really? Absolutely trap all over the place. Now I have to be careful about the rest of them. Let's see. Mine detector. Nothing. That's a lot of ammo though. We got another one. Whoa! As soon as I open it, there's a couple of gun cameras pointing at me. But I'm gonna do my thing. Shoot him down. Oh, glorious chaff grenades. Where were those fucking 10 minutes ago when we needed them? I think it's in here. Oh, maybe it's elsewhere. The cardboard boxes you get, you can actually, if you hide in one of the cardboard boxes and remain still in those trucks, you can easily get around everywhere quickly. Like you can go back to the very start, the outside area. Or you can go to the part of the nuclear weapons building where we couldn't fire our guns. Oh, there's cardboard box. See that one brings you right back out here. That everything? Nikita missiles. I think that's all of them. Oh no, I thought it was that one. You could crawl under and get all the way down. But we'll do it the other way. Chaff grenades solve all problems. No, I didn't fail the mission. It's time to change discs. Insert disc 2. Now, I don't remember how to do this on the PlayStation Classic, so let's try this. There we go. That wasn't. Select the disc you want to change to. 2. Press the start button after inserting disc 2. Keep your F out of here, Beaver. I didn't die. That was progress. Clear, uncut progress. Which actually gives us the best option to save it.
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Snake, promise me that you'll come back alive.
The music was the cue. Oh, that queued up the F. I see what it is. It's kind of unfair. Right, so we got that one saved. Snake with no response. She gives him this heartfelt proverb. A deep meaning, all profound and whatnot. And then Snake just has no reply. Good job, Snake. Anyway, since we have saved it, do you want to delete the existing? Yeah, we will. We'll put it over there. I think we'll end it here for tonight because I forgot that there's a million hours of cutscenes and stuff and contrived story plot points and all that shit, even for a PS1 game. Because I was planning on finishing the game tonight, but it lasted way too long. But at least next stream, it's a guaranteed finish at least anyway. Because disc 2 is very, very short. So that's okay at least. So it's been more MGS in... Let me get my headphones off. In its usual fashion. We've got our plot holes galore. Romanticized everything. We've got, what are we called? References to movies and references to pulp fiction and cult fiction and sci-fi and pop culture, everything. Because, well, Kojima loves doing a lot of his weird stuff and just ripping off everything else at the same time. But it is what it is. So we'll do next time, probably tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow at least anyway, most likely tomorrow. And we'll finally see the conclusion with our good ending, because we didn't give up on the torture scene for MGS. So, just before we round out here, I gotta wrap a couple of things up just before I go to sleep, because it is, what, like 2 in the morning? Yeah, 2:15 a.m. I thank everyone for coming out, hanging out, shooting the shit with me. Enjoying is one questionable way of describing this situation we were put in tonight of MGS. I know it's a classic. I don't care what anyone says, as much as some of Kojima's being Kojima is plot holes and whatnot, it's still a fantastic game. It's still an amazing game, and there's a reason why it's on here. It's one of the most genre-defining games or era-defining games of the PS1. So if you enjoyed it, well, I question your sanity, because woo lad. Anyway, I'll see everyone next time. Peace out. Thanks for coming along as always, and we done.